Pleased to be joined by Golden Flashes head coach Todd Starkey, as he always does, following an 81-51 loss. Coach, this Buffalo team is so difficult to stop.
Well, the third quarter, we stopped ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's I thought we did a really good job in the first half with our game plan, slowing them down. I mean, they had a kid who's not shooting the ball great from three, hit 3 threes in the first quarter, and then we had a couple turnovers. And other than that, we outplayed them in the first half of the game. And then we came out in the second half and forgot our minds a little bit. I don't know what happened, but all their scores were off our turnovers. And it's you can't turn the ball over against bad teams and think you're going to win. When you play against a team that's top 15 in the country in the RPI, they're going to capitalize on all your mistakes. And we made a lot of them in the third quarter. So obviously disappointed with that. I think we're better than that. But at the end of the day, what I'll tell you is I'm really proud of these seniors, okay? It's the last time that Jordan and McKenna and Zenobia and Nadia are going to play on this court. And those 4 kids, came in here 4 years ago, and they've been through it. They've been through a lot. They've suffered a lot of losses and a lot of tough times, and probably some moments when they wanted to give up, but they didn't. And since we've been here the last 2 years, they've won 31 games together, and I'm really proud of that. And they fought, and Jordan's going to go down as one of the best players in Kent State history based on her numbers and some of the things she's done. So really proud of those seniors. Obviously not the outcome we wanted, but at the end of the day, Buffalo's just a lot better than we are.
And you mentioned in the first half you did some nice things, especially tempo-wise, just sort of played it slow, brought the game to a halt offensively, tried to limit Buffalo's transition points. You did that in the first half, but like you said, just in the second, for some reason, couldn't slow the tempo down enough and had some untimely turnovers.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's the right game plan. You just got to be able to execute it all the way through the game. And obviously the third quarter, is where it got away from us. But other than that, I thought we competed. A lot in a lot of moments, but we've still struggled. I'm not quite sure we've played a full 40 minutes all season. I think, and we've had our hard times getting ahead of that. So frustrating for me, and frustrating for them, I'm sure. But Buffalo, a lot of credit to them. They put us in a lot of frustrating situations.
Have one more game left in the regular season on Saturday on the road at Miami before getting ready for the Mid-American Conference Tournament. How do you go about using that game in a road environment, because you are going to be on the road for the tournament, to sort of prepare yourself for that first round game?
Well, I don't think it's you use that game to prepare for anything other than the fact that you try and win that game. It's a team that if we don't turn the ball over down the stretch against Miami, we beat them here. So I think we match up with them favorably. They're very good. They're having a phenomenal season. They're doing things this year that we did last year. But we're going to prepare for the next 2 days to go to Miami and play our best 40 minutes of basketball of the season. That's the only way you can look at it. As long as we have games left, we still have life in us, and we're going to keep fighting to play our best basketball on Saturday, and we'll live with whatever comes after that. But that's where we are at this point.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for joining us this evening. There's a tough one on the chin there after that close first half. Didn't execute the game plan you wanted to in the second, but thanks for taking your time to join us after tonight's ball game, Coach.
No problem. Go Flashes.
Final score tonight: Buffalo 81, Kent State 51. We'll be back for more post-game coverage coming up next on the Kent State IMG Sports Network.